So here I am, about to start production on Touhou Retold the Movie. But before I start, I really wanted to have a conversation with you guys on the ending of Touhou Memories of Phantasm. And scriptless. And also, it seemed that no one on YouTube was aware about Memories of Phantasm ending, and no one has done a review on it, so I wanted to be the first one. So I'll start with a quick review of Memories of Phantasm. It has a lot of problems. It's definitely not the worst anime I've seen, but it's nowhere near top 10 best animes either. I'll start the review by talking about the negatives first. The voice acting is not good. And the dub is even worse, like yikes bruh. But for an unofficial anime, I can let it slide, and it's not intolerable to hear. But by far the worst part of Memories of Phantasm is the story. Like literally the entirety of Memories of Phantasm feels like filler. The actual Touhou games don't have an actual story, so I get how the entire anime feels like filler. But come on, Summer Days Dream did better than it, and I'm pretty sure Summer Days Dream has a lower budget. And also, some of the stories can be really weird, and I point it out sometimes in my retells. And also, a lot of scenes in Memories of Phantasm can be a bit revealing, which no. And this anime also has the same problem that Gakugarashi has, which is how it is never stated whether the story is happening in the past or future, which makes it confusing. But at least it was important to the plot in Gakugarashi. One time, I joked about how the AD and OP of Memories of Phantasm took up half of the entire anime, but it's true. There are also many unnecessary scenes. And also sometimes the anime teleports to different scenes very quickly and it kinda feels really bad. All of that combined makes one of the most boring animes. And also this anime is clearly targeted towards Touhou fans, which isn't a bad thing, and I wasn't a Touhou fan when I started watching it, so I kinda got a bad impression on Touhou. But I wanna be honest, without these problems, Touhou Retold would have never existed, so I'm glad this anime has tons of flaws. Speaking of which, let's talk about the positives about Memories of Phantasm. I love the characters. This reason was probably one of the main reasons why I even became a Touhou fan in the first place. All of the characters are just so fun to watch and make fun of. I remembered the first time I watched Memories of Phantasm and I teared up watching Flandra's backstory. That was probably the first time I felt that emotional over an anime character before back then. Speaking of emotional moments, those are pretty good. Of course, some scenes do seem forced and also its emotional standards are nowhere near Love Lives. But at least you made me feel something, which is pretty amazing. And not only are the sad scenes good, but the comedic scenes are also pretty good. Again, not that funny, but making Touhou funny was my job, not theirs. And I don't think it's hard to know that the soundtrack for Memories of Phantasm slaps hard. I really like leitmotifs, and Memories of Phantasm has so many leitmotifs to the original game that it's just perfect. And despite me making fun of the OP and ID, they slap just as hard as the OST. It may even be up there with Love Live as one of the best OST for anime, which is a huge compliment. Speaking of in-game leitmotifs, after I became a fan of the Touhou games, upon rewatch, Memories of Phantasm is just that much better. So many references I didn't get back then, but now I get them. It's such a beautiful love letter to Touhou fans. And the fact it's even rewatchable is amazing. I feel regret that I can't enjoy Love Live, Hiji Hero and Gakugarashi as much as I did before. And of course, the elephant in the room. The animation. If you read the comment section of Memories of Phantasm, it's just people praising the animation. I really like the character designs, they were part of the reason I got into the characters in the first place. And the fight scenes are just fire. Literally. And that's coming from a person who has done research on fight scenes. And the bullet patterns are just as beautiful as the ones in the game. And the backgrounds are beautiful, it really helps set the tone for emotional moments. To be all honest with you guys, Memories of Phantasm doesn't feel like an unofficial anime, it legitimately seems official. Which is why at the end of the day, I respect Memories of Phantasm for what it is. This leads me to my main topic, how much Memories of Phantasm impacted my life. So one day, I watched Bad Apple, and it was amazing, the transitions were smooth as heck. That's what got me into Touhou. I was new to Touhou back then, but when I realized Touhou had an anime, I decided to check it out. And here's one of the reasons why I love Memories of Phantasm so much, it made me do so many things. I was so invested in all of the cliffhangers, I finished watching Memories of Phantasm in 1.5 days, which is the fastest I've ever finished watching an anime, and all the episodes were about 11 to 14 minutes long, so it was easy to watch each episode. But of course, I left unsatisfied. And then I started making fun of the anime, like Rimu being Twilight, or the Scarlet Devil Mansion being the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland. There was just so much to laugh at. So one day I realized I had Photoshop skills and a text-to-speech thing, so I decided to show my jokes about Touhou to the whole world. I posted my first episode and it was a huge success. So with hesitation, I immediately worked on episode 2 the next day. And well, I've never felt so connected to my viewers, I felt supported by everyone. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to one of my subscribers, Random Person 295 if I pronounced his name correctly. Yeah, I'm doing this script less, so don't mind if I spell it out wrong. Anyway, he was really supportive of my Touhou creations and commented in 2 of my videos, which really boosted my confidence. And the rest is history. My animation style improved afterwards, which caused the Showmasters movie to be one of my most popular videos of all time to happen. It's kinda amazing to think that my channel grew from 30 plus subscribers by the end of 2020 to 100 plus subscribers by the end of 2021. I really want to especially thank you all for encouraging me, it really makes my day, every time I see a new subscriber, like or comment. But a huge part of this future, mainly goes to Memories of Phantasm. I kinda freak out, sometimes thinking about what would happen if Memories of Phantasm didn't exist, would I still be as happy as I am? So to summarize my entire thoughts, thank you, Memories of Phantasm, I would never be where I am without you. You not only shaped my channel but also me as a whole. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be as comedic or as skilled as I am today. So if there's anyone who worked on Memories of Phantasm watching this video, just remember, you really helped shape my dream of being a YouTuber. Even if I have problems with the anime, even if I make fun of the anime, even if you didn't contribute much to the anime, I hope you can remember that. Well, you impacted someone's life forever in a good way, and not many people have the ability to change someone's life. Pat yourselves on the back, you guys did a good job, I love your work, and no one can make me think otherwise. And lastly, thank you to both viewers and people who worked on Memories of Phantasm. You may not see it, but I really appreciate everything you guys did for me.